Have you ever found yourself in a situation where no matter what you did, things just didn't go your way? Maybe you planned the perfect vacation, but the weather had other plans. Or maybe you studied hard for an exam, but the results didn't reflect your efforts. In these moments, it's easy to feel frustrated, disappointed, even angry. You might ask yourself, why does this always happen to me? What's the point of trying if things are just going to go wrong anyway? These questions and many others have plagued humanity since the dawn of time, but there is an ancient practice that can help us through these tough times. A practice that can bring us closer to inner peace and resilience, the power of acceptance. In this video, we will explore the transformative power of acceptance and discuss how embracing it can help us overcome life's inevitable challenges. We will also delve into the idea that letting go of control is not a sign of weakness, but rather a strength that can lead to true freedom. So if you're ready to learn how to find peace and resilience in the midst of chaos, keep watching. We often find ourselves yearning for control over every aspect of our lives, but in reality, there are many things that are simply beyond our grasp. Trying to exert control over these uncontrollable situations only leads to unnecessary stress and suffering. The key to freeing ourselves from this cycle is to learn when to let go. But how do we do so effectively? The first step towards learning when to let go is cultivating mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment or distraction. By practicing mindfulness, we become more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and the situations we find ourselves in. This increased awareness allows us to recognize when we are attempting to control situations that are beyond our influence. For instance, when faced with a traffic jam, instead of getting angry and letting frustration consume us, mindfulness can help us accept the situation for what it is and remain calm. By acknowledging that we cannot change the present circumstances, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to control them. Another powerful tool for learning when to let go is to challenge our assumptions. We often make the mistake of assuming that we know what's best for us and those around us. However, this assumption can limit our ability to find creative solutions and opportunities for growth. Instead, we can try to approach situations with an open mind, considering different perspectives and possibilities. For example, when faced with a setback at work, we may assume that it's a result of our own shortcomings. However, by challenging this assumption and considering external factors or unforeseen circumstances, we may find that the situation is not a reflection of our abilities. This shift in perspective can help us learn when to let go of the need to control outcomes and instead focus on what we can learn from the experience. Moreover, it's crucial to recognize the limitations of our knowledge and abilities. There are simply some things that are beyond our understanding or capacity to control. For example, we cannot predict with certainty what will happen in the future, nor can we force others to act in a certain way. When we acknowledge these limitations, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to micromanage every aspect of our lives. Instead, we can learn to accept uncertainty and ambiguity as part of the human experience. By doing so, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Furthermore, learning when to let go involves accepting responsibility for our actions and the consequences that follow. It's easy to blame external factors or other people for our failures or setbacks. However, by taking ownership of our mistakes and learning from them, we empower ourselves to move forward with greater wisdom and understanding. For instance, if we find ourselves in a difficult financial situation, we can choose to dwell in self-blame or accept responsibility and take steps to improve our financial literacy and make positive changes. This sense of accountability not only helps us learn when to let go of harmful thought patterns, but also equips us with the tools to create a better future. It's essential to remember that letting go doesn't mean giving up. It's not a passive act of resignation, but a conscious choice to shift our perspective and find new possibilities in challenging situations. By embracing the power of acceptance, we free ourselves from the shackles of control and open the door to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned Roman emperors, was a firm believer in the power of acceptance. He understood that trying to control every aspect of life only leads to frustration and unhappiness. Instead, he encouraged his followers to focus on what they can control, such as their thoughts, actions, and reactions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." This quote highlights the importance of focusing on what we can control, our thoughts and actions, rather than worrying about external factors that are beyond our influence. By cultivating a positive and resilient mindset, we can pave the way for a more fulfilling and joyful life. Epictetus, another influential Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of accepting what we cannot change. He said, "It's not what happens to us that matters, but how we choose to react." Epictetus believed that we have the power to shape our own destiny by accepting and adapting to the circumstances we are dealt. Rather than resisting or fighting against the inevitable, we can learn to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. By cultivating this mindset, we can find strength and resilience in the face of adversity. These words of wisdom offer us a powerful message. They remind us that our happiness and well-being depend on our ability to accept and adapt to the ever-changing circumstances of life. By focusing on what we can control, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, and practicing gratitude for the present moment, we can find greater fulfillment and meaning in our lives. The path to inner peace and resilience begins with accepting the things we cannot change and finding strength in the face of adversity. Now let's shift our focus to the immense benefits that come with accepting the things we cannot change. The first and most obvious benefit is reduced stress and anxiety. By letting go of the need to control every outcome, we free ourselves from the constant worry and tension that accompany such a desire. Instead, we can find peace in knowing that we have done all we can and that the rest is beyond our grasp. This newfound sense of calm and tranquility allows us to approach challenges with a clear and focused mind, enabling us to find creative solutions and navigate difficult situations more effectively. Furthermore, acceptance empowers us to appreciate the present moment more fully. When we stop struggling against the flow of life and learn to embrace the here and now, we open ourselves up to a deeper sense of gratitude and contentment. This practice allows us to savor the beauty and wonder of each passing moment, fostering a more positive and joyful outlook on life. By cultivating this mindful approach to living, we can find greater happiness and fulfillment in the everyday aspects of our existence. Moreover, embracing the things we cannot change fosters personal growth and self-improvement. When faced with challenges and setbacks, rather than feeling defeated or discouraged, we can choose to see them as opportunities for learning and self-development. By accepting and learning from our experiences, we become more adaptable, resilient, and wiser individuals. This growth mindset enables us to bounce back quickly from adversity and use it as fuel to propel ourselves forward on our journey towards self-mastery. In conclusion, the power of acceptance is a transformative force that can bring us closer to inner peace, resilience, and personal growth. By embracing the things we cannot change and learning to let go of the need to control every outcome, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and suffering. Instead, we can find joy in the present moment, learn from our experiences, and grow as individuals. As the wise Stoics before us have taught us, the path to happiness and fulfillment lies in our ability to accept and adapt to the ever-changing circumstances of life. So the next time you find yourself struggling against the flow of life, remember the power of acceptance. Let go of the need to control every outcome and instead focus on what you can change. Find beauty in the present moment, learn from your experiences, and trust that all things will work out for the best. By embracing this mindset, you can unlock a world of inner peace, resilience, and personal growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and personal development. If you found value in this content, please don't hesitate to show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing for more insightful videos. Your support means the world to us and inspires us to continue creating content that empowers and uplifts others. Keep shining brightly and know that your presence makes a difference. Stay tuned for more content that will help you on your journey towards self-mastery and personal growth. Until next time, keep striving for excellence and embracing the power of acceptance in your life. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Do you ever find yourself caught in the struggle of wanting things to be different than how they actually are? Today we're diving into the transformative power of acceptance, exploring why letting go can be one of the most liberating and empowering experiences you can ever have. Why is acceptance such a powerful tool? Let's unpack some of the incredible benefits that come when you choose to embrace reality as it unfolds. Number 1, acceptance reduces anxiety and stress. When you resist reality, whether it's trying to change people, fighting against circumstances, or denying uncomfortable truths, you're essentially creating more suffering for yourself. Acceptance, on the other hand, is like an antidote to anxiety and stress. By acknowledging and accepting the current situation, you free yourself from the burden of resistance. You stop wasting energy on trying to make things align with your preferences and instead conserve your mental and emotional resources. This shift in perspective can bring a sense of calm and clarity, allowing you to navigate challenges with greater ease. Number 2, acceptance increases resilience. Life inevitably throws curveballs. It's a part of the human experience. However, how you respond to these unexpected events can make a significant difference in your overall well-being. Here's where acceptance plays a crucial role. When you cultivate the ability to accept what is happening without excessive struggle, you build inner strength and resilience. Instead of being overwhelmed and falling into despair, acceptance allows you to acknowledge the challenge, learn from it, and adapt. It's like developing a mental muscle that helps you bounce back from setbacks with greater agility and composure. This newfound resilience becomes a valuable asset, enabling you to face future adversities with confidence, knowing that you have the inner strength to navigate them effectively. Number 3, acceptance fosters inner peace. We all long for peace, yet many of us mistakenly believe that it lies in the distant future, something to be achieved once circumstances are perfect or when we finally reach our goals. The truth is that inner peace is a present moment that can be cultivated right now through the power of acceptance. When you learn to accept things as they are, you release the need to fight against reality. You stop struggling with the belief that life should be different and instead appreciate the beauty of the present moment. It's not about ignoring the challenges, but about embracing them as part of the tapestry of life. By letting go of the resistance, you open the door to inner tranquility and discover that true peace is within your grasp. Practical tools: how to start letting go. Now that we've explored the profound benefits of acceptance, let's equip you with practical tools to start your journey of letting go. Remember, this is a skill that can be developed with practice and patience. Number 1, mindfulness practice. Mindfulness is like a mental workout that strengthens your ability to stay present and connected to the here and now. When you engage in regular mindfulness practice, you train yourself to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice helps you develop a non-reactive state of mind, allowing you to witness your thoughts about a situation without automatically getting carried away by them. For instance, if you find yourself stuck in traffic, a common reaction might be to get angry and frustrated. However, with mindfulness, you learn to observe these emotions without judgment. You recognize them as temporary visitors in your mind and acknowledge them without feeding into the anger. This simple shift in perspective can bring a sense of calm and acceptance to challenging situations. Number 2, gratitude exercises. Gratitude is a powerful tool that shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. When you make a conscious effort to appreciate the abundance in your life, you naturally move towards acceptance. Take a moment to think about all the positive aspects of your life, such as supportive friends, a cozy home, or a job you enjoy. By regularly practicing gratitude, you create a positive emotional state that makes it easier to accept the present moment. This doesn't mean ignoring the negative. Instead, it's about recognizing that life is a mix of both and choosing to appreciate the good amidst the challenging times. One effective way to practice gratitude is by keeping a daily gratitude journal. Each day, write down a few things you're grateful for. As you consistently do this, you'll start to rewire your brain to seek out and appreciate the blessings in your everyday life. Number 3, reframe negative thoughts. Our thoughts often drive our emotions and behaviors. If you find yourself stuck in a loop of negative thoughts and limiting beliefs, it can be challenging to embrace acceptance. Many of us tend to resist reality by focusing on what could go wrong or what we would like to be different. However, when you challenge these negative thoughts and reframe them in a more positive light, it can pave the way for acceptance. For example, if you're facing a public speaking engagement and your mind starts racing with doubts and fears of failure, it's important to challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is there evidence to support this fear, or is it just my mind playing tricks on me? Remind yourself of past accomplishments and positive feedback you've received. By reframing negative thoughts and replacing them with more empowering ones, you shift your mindset towards acceptance and resilience. Cultivating acceptance is a transformative journey that can lead to profound personal growth and inner peace. When you choose to accept life on its own terms, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and strengths you never knew you had. So start today, take small steps, be patient with yourself and witness the incredible benefits unfold in your life. Remember, acceptance is not a passive surrender to negativity, but an active choice to rise above and find strength in the face of adversity. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with others who might benefit from this message. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and personal empowerment. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe so you never miss an upload. We've got so much more to share with you. Until next time, keep embracing the power of acceptance and unleash your full potential. Today we're going to talk about why acceptance is so powerful in our lives. We'll also talk about how we can accept ourselves and others more fully, and we'll share some tips that will help you on your path to self-acceptance. Hey, welcome back to our channel. Here we've shared over 250 videos, and we've helped millions of people heal from emotional wounds, overcome destructive habits, and reach their fullest potential. Before we get into the video, hit that subscribe button to join our community of empowered individuals. Ready? Let's dive in. In the tapestry of human experience, few threads are as potent and transformative as acceptance. From ancient philosophies to modern psychology, the concept of acceptance has been celebrated as a cornerstone of wisdom and personal growth. But what truly is acceptance? How do we practice it? And why should we make it a priority in our everyday lives? At its core, acceptance is the acknowledgement and embracing of reality as it is, not as we wish it were. It's the quiet understanding that life, with all its complexities and nuances, unfolds in its own way, independent of our desires or expectations. In relationships, acceptance means appreciating someone for who they are, quirks and flaws included. It's the decision to love and cherish another person, not for what they can give us, but for the unique, irreplaceable individuals they are. It's about recognizing that no one, not even ourselves, can be perfect, and that imperfections are what make us human. It's easy to accept people when they're perfect. It's in accepting them in their imperfections that we truly connect with them. When we accept our friends, partners, family members, and colleagues for who they are, we create space for authenticity, honesty, and deep connection. We foster an environment where individuals feel safe to be vulnerable, to make mistakes, and to grow without the fear of being judged. Such an atmosphere nurtures strong, lasting relationships built on mutual respect, understanding, and compassion. Similarly, accepting ourselves is crucial for our mental and emotional well-being. It's about acknowledging our strengths and weaknesses, our accomplishments and failures, our joys and sorrows, and most importantly, embracing them all as part of what makes us who we are. Self-acceptance is not about complacency. It's not about saying, "This is all I am and I won't strive to be better." Rather, it's the recognition that we are worthy of love and respect exactly as we are, while also recognizing our capacity to grow and change. It's the foundation of self-compassion and resilience, allowing us to treat ourselves kindly in times of failure and celebrate our successes without arrogance. When we learn to accept ourselves, we open the door to living a life true to our values, passions, and dreams. We become more comfortable in our own skin, more confident in our choices, and more capable of handling life's inevitable ups and downs. Embracing change is another aspect of acceptance. Life is in a constant state of flux. The only certainty we have is that things will change. Some changes are within our control, while others seem to come out of the blue. In either case, Resisting change only causes us pain and unhappiness. When we learn to accept change as a natural and necessary part of life, we can navigate transitions more gracefully, whether it's a new job, a changing relationship dynamic, a move to a new city, or even the natural cycle of seasons in life. Acceptance allows us to adapt and evolve while maintaining our core values and beliefs. It's the key to finding opportunity in the midst of change, allowing us to grow and transform in positive ways. Furthermore, acceptance plays a vital role in finding meaning and purpose in our lives. When we accept the present moment, whether it's filled with joy or hardship, we open ourselves up to the possibility of discovering deeper meaning. In difficult times, acceptance can lead us to find strength, resilience, and empathy. It helps us to reframe challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than as burdens to be endured. Similarly, in times of joy and success, acceptance allows us to savor the moment fully, to express gratitude for what we have, and to use our good fortune to make a positive impact on others. It's in this way that acceptance becomes a powerful tool for personal and spiritual growth, helping us to find meaning and purpose even in the face of adversity. In conclusion, the power of acceptance in our lives cannot be overstated. From nurturing healthy relationships and fostering self-compassion to helping us navigate change and find meaning in our experiences, acceptance is a source of strength, wisdom, and personal growth. While the path of acceptance may not always be easy, the rewards are immeasurable. As we continue to explore the depths of this transformative concept, let us remember that acceptance is not a passive resignation to life's circumstances, but an active, conscious choice to engage with the world in a more mindful and compassionate way. It's a journey, not a destination, a practice, not a state of being. And with each step we take towards greater acceptance, we open ourselves up to a more fulfilling, meaningful, and joyful existence. If you're enjoying these videos and getting value from them, we'd love to hear about your experience. Please take a moment to leave a comment below. Share your thoughts, insights, or any personal stories that resonate with you. Your comments have the power to inspire others and build a supportive community. So don't hesitate to share your thoughts and join the conversation. One way to cultivate acceptance is by practicing mindfulness. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment. This allows us to create a space between stimulus and response, enabling us to choose how we react to situations rather than automatically defaulting to resistance or aversion. Mindfulness practices like meditation or simply taking a few deep breaths can help train our minds to be more accepting of whatever arises. Another powerful technique is expressing gratitude. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we shift our perspective away from what we lack or what we wish were different. Gratitude helps us appreciate the beauty and abundance already present in our lives. This simple shift in focus can lead to greater contentment and acceptance of our current circumstances. Keeping a daily gratitude journal or simply making a mental list of things to be thankful for can cultivate a more accepting mindset. Reframing negative thoughts is another valuable tool. When faced with challenging situations, it's natural to resist or try to change things to fit our expectations. However, by reframing negative thoughts, we can turn perceived problems into opportunities for growth and learning. For example, instead of viewing a missed opportunity as a setback, we can reframe it as a chance to explore new possibilities. This shift in perspective can lead to greater acceptance of the situation and a more proactive, solution-focused approach. Furthermore, engaging in acts of kindness and compassion can help us develop a more accepting attitude. When we focus on the needs of others and show kindness and empathy, we naturally expand our circle of concern beyond our own desires and expectations. Acts of service can help us cultivate a sense of interconnectedness with others and a deeper appreciation for the beauty of human experience in all its forms. It's important to recognize that cultivating acceptance is an ongoing process that takes time and practice. There will be moments when we revert to old patterns of resistance or aversion, and that's okay. The key is to have patience with ourselves, to learn from our missteps and to keep practicing these techniques. Over time, these practices can become second nature, leading to a more accepting and fulfilling way of life. As we wrap up this exploration on the transformative power of acceptance, let us reflect on the profound impact it can have on our lives. Acceptance is more than a mere buzzword or a fleeting feeling. It's a fundamental principle that resonates with the deepest yearnings of our souls. In the tapestry of human existence, it stands as a guiding light, illuminating the path to inner peace and genuine happiness. Throughout this video, we've delved into the essence of acceptance, understanding its true meaning, and embracing its profound significance. We've explored how acceptance nurtures healthier relationships, allowing us to connect with others and ourselves on a deeper level. It's in the act of embracing people and situations for what they are, not for what we wish them to be, that we discover the richness of human connection and the depth of our own humanity. Furthermore, we've recognized the pivotal role acceptance plays in our ability to navigate change gracefully. Life is a tapestry woven with the threads of change, and acceptance allows us to embrace its inevitable turns without resistance. It empowers us to adapt, to evolve, and to find opportunity amidst transitions, knowing that growth often blossoms in the fertile ground of change. Moreover, we've uncovered the power of acceptance in finding meaning and purpose. It's in the depths of our struggles and the heights of our triumphs that acceptance serves as a compass, guiding us toward deeper insights and a richer understanding of ourselves and the world around us. When we accept life's experiences, whether they be joyous or challenging, we open ourselves up to the transformative power of learning and the infinite possibilities for growth and enlightenment. As we bring this exploration to a close, let us carry forward the lessons of acceptance into every facet of our lives. Let it be the guiding principle in our relationships, our approach to change, and our quest for meaning. May we continue to practice acceptance in our everyday experiences, recognizing that it is through acceptance that we truly discover the profound depths of human connection, personal growth, and spiritual fulfillment. So go forth, dear friends, and embrace the transformative power of acceptance. Nurture it in your hearts and let it be the guiding light that illuminates your path to inner peace and genuine happiness.